Ever wonder how those new, cool downtown scooters you see right here are always charged when you go to ride them?
Yeah, ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska looking into this, taking us behind the scenes tonight with a scooter juicer.
You pay to ride them.
I'm a juicer.
Paul Vengus gets cash to pick them up.
I'd say in a good day, probably about $50.
For the past 2 weeks, Vengus has been prowling the streets of Tampa waiting for his app to alert.
Channel side.
It can be challenging finding one dead scooter in a sea of others. Riders are supposed to leave them on the sidewalk, but sometimes they are a lot harder to find.
Right now we are ringing the line scooter to try and figure out where it is. So I guess pinging the location.
Oh yeah, that thing's low. It's barely even chirping.
So Vengus is cruising around and he's looking for scooters. He can get $4 if one is completely dead and $2 to move one of them. They call that harvesting the scooters. Then he takes it back to his house and he charges them. Then he puts them back in the hubs and serves them. That's the lingo the company uses to describe Vengus's job. The scooters are so new, his loaded Jeep draws a lot of attention.
One day I was loading them and a guy actually, he was walking and he stopped and asked me if I was stealing all the scooters.
He charges them at home. It takes about 4 hours. Then he drives them back out onto the streets.
I kind of feel like the Grinch that stole the scooters sometimes.
But a nice Grinch who keeps the scooter lovers happy. In Tampa, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.